Alright guys, and welcome to this, well, I don't even know what this is called, sort of like a stable house, kind of lodge, I guess. Anyway, so I just came up with this design. I obviously haven't decorated the inside, but this is where the bedroom would go. You got this out here, and then this just around the outside. It's quite simple. I mean, I don't know, you might think it's a bit boring. It's nice. It's okay. I mean, I tried to make it look as nice as possible for what it was, but I mean, it did turn out alright actually. I think the only problem with it is this fireplace is a bit kind of offish. And I will now show you it in default texture pack and John Smith. This is it in John Smith texture pack, and if you're using John Smith, I'd probably, well, possibly recommend you use oak wood. I don't know, you can see what you think, whether oak wood fits better. I'll now show you it in default texture pack, and this is it in the default texture pack. Recommendations for this, I would say, kind of replace the spruce wood in the build for dark oak wood, and then replace this oak wood for spruce wood. So kind of this material will be on the top, and then spruce wood would be here instead of that, if you see what I mean. Anyway, so we're now going to get into the video, as I've cleared a space over here, and I'll just lay a quick floor plan out. Okay, so the building itself, as you can see, is a square, and well, this is the actual building here, and this is kind of the, if you can see here, the extension down the side. So well, I'll just explain to you the gaps. So it's basically three gaps in everything. So 3, 3, 3, 3. Apart from this gap here is 2 along here, but these are 3. So it's pretty much all 3 gaps and 1, 2 here in between that bit. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to bring each of these up 4 blocks as per usual, apart from leave these on the end, but bring these stone brick ones up. Once you've completed that, you want to bring this across like this, and I'll just show you what you're doing for this section here, because it then goes into stone here, just like that, and then you're going to cross it off with stone bricks here, and with with this you're just going to take some stone brick stairs, and you're just going to place them round like this. So your building should look something like this so far, with all of this round like that. And you're now going to want to take some smooth stone and just place it up in here, all the way around here. But you want to leave these two here and only do it, well, I'll just fill it in now actually quickly, like this. And then we're going to take some stairs like that, just to make it like this shape. And that is good for this bottom bit. So what we can do now is bring up these. So we're going to put blocks on all of these, just like this. Apart from, you're going to leave these two here, and you're going to place another stone brick here, because this will make this sort of, hang on, what? Yeah, that shape. So it creates 2, 3 blocks here. Okay, so you should have filled in all of these blocks here around the building, just like so. And we're now going to bring, sorry, this is oak wood slabs, but obviously you have to use what best goes, if that makes sense. So if you're using default, this should be spruce wood. All the oak wood I'm using should be spruce wood, and the spruce wood that I use should be dark oak wood. And if you're using John Smith, I can't remember what I said. I think I just said use oak wood for this instead of spruce wood here. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, so we'll continue bringing these up all the way to there, and then we can just bring this across like that. I'm also going to put down this bit some stone, well, not stone, but sort of beams that run across. and you can place oh, well, this in the middle like that, obviously deleting that bit. And now we're just going to bring these up to 4 high. So bring all of these kind of wooden bits up 4 high, except not these, not anything, just the ones on the outside and these two. So I've brung these all up 4 high, and what you can do now is just delete one of these, so you're only 3 high now, and we're just going to quickly fill in this floor. So we're going to fill in all of these floors, well, all of the floor space, upstairs space, with oak wood planks like this. I'll just quickly do that. And just in here as well, like this. And now what we can do is we can bring across, oh sorry, no, what I'm talking, yes, we can bring across this with this material here. Am I getting, yeah. And then we're going to delete one of them, put stairs there, half slabs and oak. So this is oak, obviously. If you're John Smith, this should be the same, but if you're default, I would suggest using spruce, and then using the dark wood for the roof and this next section here, which I'm going to be using that for. Like this, we're just going to bring this up, and what you can do actually is bring in this same shape, so like this, up for all of these panels, if that makes sense. So all of these bits around here, so this one, this one, this one, and that one, but leave these 2 arches here for now. Okay, so your building should be looking something like this. So we've got 2 high in the, well, this is spruce, but I'll just say it again, if you're using default, this should be dark wood and this should be spruce, but this is oak and spruce in the Conquest texture pack and John Smith, and this should be oak logs in, what's it called, and oak logs in the John Smith texture pack, but obviously this is spruce now. Anyway, so it should be looking something like this. So 2 high, these logs are 4 high here, and then it goes up like this, so hopefully you can copy that okay. And coming around here, you should have done this, but these are our stairs to get upstairs, and you notice you can't do that, so you have to break that one. And you can now put a door on here, like so, which works quite well. And now we're just going to bring these up in the same kind of way as before. So oh sorry, no, we're not bringing them up like that. We're going to bring them up lower, like this. Sorry about this. Yes, we're just going to bring them up lower. So not clicking very well on this video. Just like that, and then you can fill in the spruce wood here. It might be confusing when I keep mentioning the 2 different things for the different texture packs. And finally we can, well, not finally, but we can use black stained glass planes and fill all the windows in. Okay, so I'm round this side of the house now, and this isn't actually going to be a window here. Sorry, I wouldn't be paying much attention, so we'll just remove all that. But what we are going to do is start on this section. So I would do it like that. So you want to have it like this, just gradually going up, and then skip out these parts, although it might be beneficial just to bring that across to make it easier, and then remove all that. And then we'll just bring that all the way over to here, just like this. And this is this kind of little roof for sort of, well, it's pretty pointless. Well, it's not too pointless, I don't know, you could put stuff under here. And we'll just fill this bit in, like that. And you can also take some of this and just go around the outside here, just like this. Okay, so now we're just going to start on this section, and we're going to be using cobble. So I would just suggest doing it like this, just filling it all in. And you're probably going to have to remove that. So the fireplace is going to go here. So we'll just build that inside, come up like this. This is all going to have to be cobble, unfortunately. As is this section. So I'll come in the house, and you can nether brick all of that up, or not nether brick, cobblestone. We'll take our netherrack. This house is quite unreliable, so it may catch fire. I don't know. Just make sure you watch it when you first build it, because otherwise it could go up in flames, which would not be good. And I don't want to have. Oh god! So it's already kind of catching. This is not good. I'm going to put that out actually, just for now, because this is happening. Yes, you see what I mean? It's quite an easy one to catch fire, this building. So we're just going to get rid of these. I'm going to grab some cobblestone walls if I can find them, and half slabs, which I did have, but I think I threw into the fire. So we're just going to get cobblestone walls here, and then we're going to bring stairs like this, and you can just brick that up like that. We'll just come around the back here. We'll bring this up to about there-ish. Okay, so we're going to bring this out to there. We'll just bring that up a fair way. And then we're going to put one here. Just doesn't really matter about the height at the moment. And we're just going to place stairs like this down the bottom. Then like this. Just like that, if you can see. So stairs sort of round like that. Then 2 stairs there, block, then 1 on top. And then we're going to bring these up slightly higher and put them here. Like that, I believe. And I'll just go and check how to do the rest. Okay, so you're going to want to bring these down to that level. So this is all going to be this level here. And then this, sorry, that level. And then this is going to come up 2 blocks, like this. Go up to that, and this is going to go there, like so. And now I believe it's time to start on the roof. So I guess we could just start here really, because this is probably a simplish place, because this roof's quite complicated. And it's just a normal thing, like on most of the buildings. And then for the corner, we're going to bring this down into a full block like that. And this can just come up. I will probably show the whole roof of this video, because this is quite a complicated roof. So we're just going to bring these across. I think this is probably a smart idea, because it makes it a lot easier just across these sections of the building. And we'll just continue with that. So we'll just bring these down like this. And this is where it gets a bit confusing, because you've got to, so with this one you turn it like that, so it makes that shape. So then you can bring this across, and then you can bring this down there, like so. And then that allows that to come across. And you put upside down block there, stairs like that, and spruce under here. And you can do the same. Sorry, my mouse is being really funny at the moment. You can do the same here. We're just going to put these like this. 1 second. Sorry about that. So you can just continue bringing them like that. So it should look something like that so far. We'll just come around here to do this bit. So in this block here, we're going to place block like that, and then I believe that. So we can then bring this like so, just like that. So on the side block, and then that, and then this is quite straightforward, this corner, because it's just sort of the usual stuff. Bring that round like this, and 1 more layer, and then we'll just sort of cap it off with that. We can use them if you want, give it a bit more. Well, I think that only works in the Conquest texture pack actually. And then this section, I think you can probably actually do this, and you could do this for here, not there actually, here though. And we'll just bring this back round like so, and then put a half slab there. And we'll just quickly do this bit of the roof again. We'll do a half slab here as well, so it should be looking something like this on this side of the house so far. And we will just swing round to here. This is where it gets a bit dodgy with the fire, so just watch this. So we'll just bring that like that, and we can bring this across, join this up here, and then we'll just we can join this up, all of this stairs up over here like this, bring these round to fit this pattern, and then you can just put a half slab in there, or a full, actually yeah, do half slab, and then this will then come round like that. So it should, not like that, like that. So it should look like that, and then you can just bring a full block down and then put a half slab. We'll just go underneath here. Sorry, I might be going quite fast, but I'm trying to make this a short video, because obviously it's not a huge house, and I don't want it to seem, I think it's better if they're shorter because they seem a bit more appealing. This is where this corner's quite dodgy, but we'll just put the stairs in for now. Make sure you haven't lit your fire if you're doing this, because this will definitely catch fire. So hopefully you've unlit, unless you've got fire tick off, that is, or fire spread or whatever it is, because otherwise your house will be gone. Also, I know I probably go quite fast in some of these videos, but if you are finding the speed hard, just pause the video. I know that's annoying, but it's the best way, because then I don't have to do like half an hour long videos, and or like, yeah, so, well, not half an hour, probably more than that, just really long videos, because they don't look, you wouldn't want to watch a half an hour long video or whatever. So it's better if I do it shorter, and then you just pause. I know that's a hassle, but you know, it's just, I guess, just how it's gonna have to be. Sorry. I will try and get better, but for now this is all I can do. And we're just gonna then put these under like this, just because this sort of stops everything, and then like that, and we then bring this out like so, and then we can do this kind of log design. This time it's going to come out 3, so this log is going to come all the way across here. Am I doing this correctly? I think so. And then, oh, it's getting dark, hang on. Yeah, so we're just going to bring these across, out 3. So these, there's sort of, I'd say there's 3 main ones. So these are the 3 main ones that come out 3, and then these ones just come out 1, like that. So they're not so significant. And it's the same with these over here. Just like so. Just come on here and make sure we got it going on here like this. So bring this out 1 more, and then the glowstone sort of lamp thing is stairs. I think you should be able to do this, but just in case, we will do just coming down 2. I'll only do it for 1 because there's no point. You can just replicate it straight away, and then we'll just get some trapdoors, and then just place it all around. So that's how you do one of them, and you want to put that on this one here, this big one, and this one as well. And now we'll just sort out our chimney. Just try and grab a cobble block. Here we go. So we're going to bring it here. We're just going to delete all of this, because otherwise, yeah, the house will catch fire. And I believe we want to get rid of this one as well. Just the only problem is just a bit messy inside the house, but I mean, it is better than the house catching on fire. Okay, so we're just going to delete this one and this one, and then this is going to come up like so into this, which you can then put 1 like that, and then a cobblestone wall 2 high on. So it should look like that. And then what I've found is you have to replace this block here and this one with stone stairs or whatever, which doesn't look, I mean, it doesn't look great, but you'll have to sort of put up with that. And then just for the fireplace, we'll just edit that quickly. put these there, one block on top, and in the other house I have put stairs like this along these bits, although I don't know how this will pan out. And I will just go and show you the other interior, but before I do, I will light this fire, and when we look back in a minute, if it's all burnt down, then you know you're going to have to edit something, which hopefully it won't do, but I mean, we'll soon see. Oh, sorry, one more thing. You're going to have to put stairs here. Actually, I'll show you what I've done on the other house. Sorry, so for this bit, I've just done it like this. So stairs across there, or fences across there. Block in the middle block there. Downstairs, we've just got fences along here. 2 fences high there, gate, and I've just random placed hay. And then this is just oak wood and this. So in the corner here, I replaced this block, so it was originally like this. I replaced it for that, put one here. If I can actually place it, there we go. And then I just filled this in, and I did exactly the same on the other side, just to replicate that. Same thing. Replacing, no, you don't need to replace floor, and then down here we just got a torch. I put the torch here, and then a torch back here. As you can see, spruce there, just hay floor, and then fences there, and then the beams come across like that. And so the torch there, and that's really minimal lighting, so it looks quite nice. And then I just put buttons, just normal wooden buttons, all around here on these things. That's what your fireplace should look like. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much what we built. Well, it is what we built. Doors here, and then the inside. Sorry, this is what the fireplace looks like. So yours should look identical. I haven't finished this inside, but I just put a beam across there and 2 like that, and then fences in the gap. And you could probably put a wall across here or something. It's up to you. Now I'll just go and check if this is burnt down. Doesn't seem to have burnt down, which is a good thing. So yeah, so I think that should be fireproof, that fireplace. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, just keep watching my stuff, like it, whatever. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you subscribe. And as I said last video, please go and check out my survival series, hardcore survival series, because I'm really enjoying doing it. I'm going to upload, well, I might have uploaded another episode 3 by that time, but I may not have done. I don't know when I'm going to upload this. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this house. It's slightly different to what I normally do, but well, it's not really. It's the same kind of thing. But yeah, goodbye.